I'm Demarcus Macon, and you're watching Average Joe Sports Talk.
I put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Started my week on a Sunday. They think they can make it in one day. I just been ready to take off. Waiting my turn on the runway. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Everyone making excuses. I've been busy making music. They just wanna see me fall off. Know that I'm never gon' lose it. Got addicted to the chase now. People saying that I changed now. Know that I'm never gon' stand still. I'm treating the game like a race now. They really been carefully watching me. They treated me like I was calories, but really they can't get enough of me. They treated me like I'm a salary. They bringing me up in discussion. They wondering how do I do it so casually. I celebrate all of my victories. All of a sudden they all gonna be mad at me. Damn, I don't have time for concern. I just go live and I learn. Trust me, I waited my turn. Living my dream in return. This is a given concern. People been listening over the world. I've been making that money while I be asleep. I never rented the money, but now all the money been too busy running to me. Ayy, I put the team on my back. I do it all for the family. Everyone think they can rap. Nobody ever gon' challenge me. Started my week on a Sunday. They think they can make it in one day. I just been ready to take off. Waiting my turn on the runway. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. Never be turning around. Never be turning around. Ayy. Never be slowing it down. Never be slowing it down. Ayy. I keep my foot on the gas. I keep my foot on the gas. Ayy. I know I'm never gon' crash. I know I'm never gon' crash. Ayy. I'm not doing this for the money, so don't misinterpret my last line. The weather ain't always been sunny, but I know that I'm gonna still shine. You never gon' make it till you got the power.
Demarcus Macon, quarterback, Gadsden City High.
All right. We covered you last year in basketball and obviously football. We noticed you stay pretty calm, cool, and collective. You don't get too emotional, not too many ups and downs with you. Have you always been like that, or is that something you just kind of developed over time?
I kind of developed that over time, but most of the time I'm just always calm, never just calm.
Let's talk about the trademark hair, man. The first thing we noticed last year when you guys played at a wall. How long have you had the hair like that?
Since I was young, they cut it when I was younger, but it just grew back like just so fast.
Like Samson in the Bible, man.
Yes, right.
I like it, man. I know it's a trademark for now, you know. You play Etowah this week. That's a huge rivalry in this county. It means a lot to a lot of people. It's a little bit different than the old Gadsden, but it's still Gadsden versus Etowah. What does it mean to you specifically, like personally, that rivalry?
It means a lot. I've been growing up with a few of the players that plays for Etowah, and since I played all-star games with them, growing up middle school with them, just playing backyard football with them, it'd be fun.
So I know you played them several times in basketball as well last year.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all had a pretty good rivalry going in basketball as well. Now last year's Etowah game, you had a breakout game. I remember several key plays you did, obviously a long 80-something yard touchdown run. Having that kind of confidence against Etowah last year when they were loaded on defense, is that going to help you springboard into this game this season?
Yes, sir. I always have confidence going to every game.
I got you. Now we did a little research. You've been playing quarterback since you were 5 years old. Started with the Eastside Eagles, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you enjoy like being the field general, or do you just think that's part of the job, comes with it?
I love being on the field, but also it's part of the job.
I got you. Now we found this out from your mom. This is very interesting. While most kids, young kids, sleep with stuffed animals growing up, you chose to sleep with football. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
When did you fall in love with the game? Can you remember back a specific time?
Not much, but
not just one time. It's just being around it growing up.
Yes, sir.
I got you. I'm going to ask you about a certain person. I want you to describe that person, what he means to you personally. That's Coach Ollie Smith. What has Coach Smith meant to you as a mentor and a coach, and what's Coach Smith to you in your life, basically?
Yes, sir. Coach Smith, he is a great coach. He's like a second father to me. I've been knowing him since I was younger. He's coached a few of my family members in track. And yeah, he's a great coach.
You also ran track, correct?
Yes, sir.
Pretty successful at that as well, I hear. I got a trick question for you now. How different do you think your life would be if you didn't play any sports? You just went to school and came home.
Oh yeah, I'd be. I don't know. I'd just be a great student. I love school.
Speaking of school, like, what's your favorite subject in school? You got one that sticks out above all the rest?
History.
Okay, I got you. Actually, mine as well. Favorite sport outside of football and basketball?
Track.
Track, without a doubt?
Yes, sir.
All right. Favorite brand of shoe?
Nike.
Nike?
Yes, sir.
Favorite movie of all time?
I say probably Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. What's funny is I was watching that last night. Real talk. Posted it on Facebook. Favorite artist or band ever?
Gadsden City band.
Gadsden City's band. I like it. No Tupac here, man. Gadsden City's band. All right. Favorite vacation spot you've ever been to, or one that you would want to go to?
Ghost Stores.
Really? Okay. Let's see here. Favorite restaurant to eat at in Gadsden?
Chick-fil-A.
I like it, dude. What's your favorite TV show of all time?
I like to watch ESPN a lot.
I got you. Sports Center, brother.
Yes, sir.
Favorite NBA player of all time?
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Favorite NFL player of all time?
Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh, yeah, he's very good. Let's talk about this particular team coming into this season. As opposed to like last season or any other season, is there something that stuck out in your mind about this team coming up? Do they look a little bit different, carry a different message now that Ollie's coach?
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't know.
It's the same guys though.
Yeah,
pretty much same
same.
vibe. You know what you're gonna get with everybody.
Yes, sir.
You moved over into a leadership role now too. I'm sure
Yes,
that's changed for you personally.
Yes, sir.
What's practice like? Is there a rivalry between the defense?
Yes, sir. It's a lot of competing and a lot of talking between both sides.
Because you guys run two true platoons. Do you have anybody that goes both ways?
The Ricky Wright.
Ricky?
Yes,
outside
sir.
of that? Okay. So if we shut this video down right now, we went across the street to the tennis court, and you and Alan Merrick went one-on-one, who would win that?
Me. Off the bat.
No questions asked?
No questions.
All right, man, everyone on our channel, I think we all agree with this, that you're probably one of the most underrated players in this area, without a doubt. Do you view yourself as being underrated, or you just don't even think about things like that?
I don't think about things like that.
Don't bother you at all?
No, sir.
What's playing in your headphones before you walk out onto the field? Last thing, when you pull your headphones off and you're ready to go, what will you be listening to?
It's the Ray Lewis speeches.
Love it. Do you have any pregame rituals, something you do before every game?
No, not much.
Nothing sticks out?
No, sir.
What's the hidden talent that Demarcus Macon has? Something that the average fan or person wouldn't know that you're good at?
I like to sing a lot.
Ooh! We're talking R&B?
Yes, sir.
Love it. So you're not at practice, you're not doing anything, you got some free time. What will we find you doing? What's your hobby?
Schoolwork or working out.
Schoolwork or working out. That's actually two pretty good ones right there. So let's fast forward to next Friday night, about 6:55 or so. What's going to be going on in your mind right before we kick the ball off?
Ready to play and compete.
You're going to be dialed in, focused?
Yes, sir.
I like that. Finally, what's something that you can guarantee the people who watch this, a promise that you're going to do to make your team better this season? Something that you can go back and watch this video and say, I told you I was going to do this to make my team better.
Stepping up better than what I did last year and becoming a leader.
I love it, man.
For the team.
Demarcus, before we get you out of here, I'm going to get you to hold this up. Dr. Sparks and Sparks Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is a real big sponsor of the show. We appreciate you coming on. Demarcus Macon, everybody.